Hello and good evening. My first guest tonight, he came, he conquered, box office and hearts of many heroines. He's known as one of the finest actors in his generation, of course because he comes from a lineage of brilliance. Please welcome the very dashing Ranbeer Kapoor. Hello. So how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, very good. So I hear you've been working on many films recently. Which one do you think you've been enjoying the most?
Yeah, it's been a busy time. So actually, as you know, I've been shooting Bachna Hasino, which is due to release in a month. Watch it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's actually a film I've been nervous about for various reasons, but it's been a journey that's taken us from New York to London to Paris. And we've been having a lot of fun, the entire team, and shout out to the entire team, and especially working with Deepika, it's been effortless.
So was this your first time working with Deepika?
Yep. And you know, I was really nervous because I mean, she is one of the best actresses in the industry, and I'm just like, I don't want to mess this one up. But she really helps to calm you down, and I think she's one of the best actresses to work with today.
Yeah, well, you know what? I can't wait to see. And speaking of your co-star Deepika, let's call her in. The next guest has truly made her way in Indian cinema. She started as a low actress, and now she's raging at the box office and is very successful. Please welcome the beautiful Deepika Padukone.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
So, we were just discussing how it was filming Bachna Hasino, and he said he loved working with you. Did you feel the same way about Ranbeer?
I actually did. It was a lot of fun. I was very nervous at first because I've never worked with him before, but it was very relaxing, and I think we had both had a great time. We became great friends, and I think you can see our chemistry for sure on camera.
So, Ranbeer, I know for you this is a big film, you know, because the main song Bachna Hasino is a hit song from your father's film Hum Kisi Ke Gum Nahi. Though the plot of the movie may be different, obviously the song is very similar, and it must be an honor, like, doing the song that your father has done. After watching this, you know, people will definitely be comparing your work to your father's, so how do you feel about that, being compared to him?
It is definitely hard to step out of my father's shadow. I mean, he is my role model, he is my idol, he is who inspired me to become an actor myself. And it's definitely like, we've all heard that the coach's son has the hardest. So it's definitely like, and it is in a way a very unique experience for me stepping into my father's shoes, but I think at the end of the day, both of us are two different actors. We have completely different methodologies and ideologies when it comes to acting. So I'm interested to see how it comes up on screen and what the audiences themselves think about this difference.
So, like, in terms of the two songs, in what ways do you think they were shot similarly or even differently? Like, what would you say about that?
So, I mean, if you look at it, cinema has progressed and evolved over the last 30 years. It's not just in terms of the censor board, but I think Bollywood is a reflection of modern society. And so since Bollywood reflects society, since a society has changed so much, I think, right, the films changed too. So I think the complete environment of the film, the complete tone and everything changes. There's no more prohibition. I think we can be a lot more relaxed about what we show on camera since audiences are accustomed to seeing such things. So I think yes, maybe the song might be the same, but I think we definitely we're going for something different here, even though with the same song of my father's.
Yes, things are of course very more progressive. Okay, so you, Deepika, do you agree with like his stance on Prohibition and how the movies are shot differently?
I do, yeah, definitely. I think that Prohibition was definitely more prominent in past times compared to now. I feel like we have progressed a lot, and the audience is just overall more accepting of reality, and you don't have to shield as much.
Well, like, speaking of this difference between, you know, like your father's song and your song, how about we take a look at like a little clip from your new song? So now to further discuss the difference between the two songs, let's call the man and another part of the Kapoor Khandan, Rishi Kapoor. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, pops.
discussing, the difference between the newer Bachna Hasino and obviously your hit song. So how do you feel about the difference between the two songs?
I think there's a lot of difference, especially because, well, we have different technologies back then, and we had a lot of restrictions back in those days. While now, as I see Ranbeer performing, they have a lot more freedom, and I think they have a lot more fun than what we used to have. And yeah.
So, I think just to be able to see, we've got the father and son here, to be able to see the difference, let's show a clip from Rishi Kapoor's old Bachna Hasino. So as you can see from watching these two clips, it was much more conservative back then and had many more restrictions. Nowadays you can see through Ranbeer Kapoor's clip that things are much more lenient, things are more free. How do you guys feel about that?
Oh yes, definitely. Especially since I've seen both eras, and it's been very different. It's a lot of change, and I think you boys all agree as well.
Yeah, definitely watching this clip back, it's really very, very obvious how times have changed. So.
And more importantly, it's more about how the industry changes to reflect how time has changed in our country and the views and thoughts of people all across the country.
So now guys, for the important question. Who did it better, the father or the son?
Is that
Like, what? Dad, come on, Dad.
It's me. I taught you everything.
Okay, guys.
Go on.
Everyone go out November 20th, watch the film Bachna Hasino. Enjoy, guys.
So as you can see, we've used Koffee with Karan and two generations of Bollywood stars to portray a theme of prohibition in Bollywood. Indian cinema today gives filmmakers a lot more creative freedom in portraying taboo topics on screen, especially sensuality. As you could see with the song picturized on Rishi Kapoor versus the song picturized on Ranbeer Kapoor, there was a lot more. The song on Ranbeer Kapoor was shot a lot more liberally, and we didn't have to hide our tracks while portraying the sensuality of the scene. Indian cinema has evolved a lot over the years, and today it's opened new avenues of fighting the prohibition that has plagued Indian cinema for the last couple of decades. Thank you for watching.